Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Those were happier days, I suppose. Though I should...
And gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business, then. Do you see him?
And a statesman because he's so great thinks his trade as honest as mine. A lawyer is an honest employment, so is mine. Like me too, he acts in a double capacity, both against rogues and for them. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mole had sent word her trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog! When I took him the time before, I told him what it would come to if he did not mend
He's
his
seated in
hand.
one of the boxes above.
The stairs are
Without
watched.
reprieve.
You'll need to find another
I
way
may
up.
venture to book you. For Tom Gag,
I already have.
£50. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation, or I can get more by her staying in England.
Betty hath brought more goods into our lock year than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity
1,000
to lose
pardons.
so good a customer.
My apologies.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live her 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on them. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. 'Twas to her I was obliged for my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thine observation is right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
Sir, Black Mole hath sent word her trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog! When When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not lend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book. Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation, so I can get more by her stay.
Tis woman that seduces all mankind, like her first was taught of evening arts, but very like she is when those people she tricks us of our money with us. Woman that seduces all mankind, like her first was taught of evening arts, was very like when those she's coy. She tricks us of our money with our hearts. For her like boots by night, we round for pride, and practice every fraud to bribe her. Streets of love like law are won by time, and here it must be
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put bloom in your cheek.
we round for pride, and practice every fraud to bribe her cause. Pursuits of love like law are won by time, and it must be feeding to our hearts.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
Those were
I'll make
happier
haste
days, I
and use it,
suppose.
boy.
Though I
And
shouldn't
if your friends
complain,
know
as
where I
God sees
intend.
fit to punish me.
Well, I love to make
The
them
divine
easy
plan
one
was
way
set
or
out
other.
for each of us as
When a
humans.
gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence might.
Hatham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Come, please!
Over there! Back on the floor! That man there! Seize him!
What has happened?
A man was killed in the upper balcony!
Oh my!
I beg your pardon. Did you notice anyone? No pushing, please!
We don't know who did it.
Patience, please!
Peace, friends! There is no danger!
A man
Peace,
was
friends! There
killed
is
up
no
there.
danger!
We must leave at once.
What are those?
There's a killer about! I'm staying where it's safe.
Move! Move! Imbecile!
Where are you going?
I'll search it over here. You search down there. Very well. Find anyone, give a shout.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.